You know what's happened this week, don't you? Take 5, sweetheart. Shock, I've been cast as an ex-wife. But I'll then have more presents tomorrow.
It's told.
It's all about honouring your body. I'm shitting myself because Bill's is really smart, so she would have definitely impressed him, and I'm going to be like, how do you spell hypnosis? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog. Oh, I need to clean you. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here. And if you've been here forever, love you. We've got a bit of a rush morning. I've got my smear test at 9:15. It's currently 8:23, and today I want to go on my first jog. Now, the jog is only going to be like 20 minutes. So if I get out of this house at 8:30, do a 20-minute run, jog, trudge, move along, I should be able to make it. 8:23, let's report back at 8:30. Oh, by the way, I haven't ran in about 3 years. It's very scared. I've just procrastinated all morning. Running is something that I have wanted to pick up again, not because I love running, but because I used to love the feeling it gave me once I did it. I have no interest in being a fast runner. All I want to do is be able to run 5K, but today it's the act of doing it that's most important. This was probably one of my worst ideas to date. I've just put the kettle on because I need a coffee. I just had the loveliest nurse ever. I actually saw her 3 years ago for my last smear test, and when I walked in I said, oh, I think you did my last smear test. She said, I think I did, and I thought, yeah, banging, I've not aged 3 years enough for her to not recognise me. She must have remembered, or maybe she was just being polite, I don't know. But yeah, she was so sweet. We had the loveliest little chat, and honestly, I was speaking to DB about it this morning, and I said I was vlogging, and he said, oh, make sure you talk about how important it is to go and get your smear test and stuff, because it's still not spoken about enough. And I was like, isn't it? I feel like everyone talks about a smear test, but maybe he's right, and maybe people don't talk about it enough. But if you are, for whatever reason, putting off booking your smear test, I cannot tell you how pain-free it is. I feel like that probably hurts more than having a smear test. I didn't find any pain. The only thing that's kind of awkward is someone putting a duck beak up your vagina, but, you know, bad words. I need to grow up. I need to grow up. I need to grow up. It's absolutely pissing it down with rain, which for me to take myself out in is absolutely fine, but for me to take 2 bulldogs out in is somewhat problematic. Much to Vinny's dismay, he's very upset about it. He's actually just watching the rain now. I know, darling, it's raining, isn't it? But they are actually going to their dad's this afternoon because I have rehearsals, and because of the timing of rehearsals, the boys are left on their own too long, and where Shelbs isn't here at the moment, she is back this week, but yeah, the time leaving them is too long, so I'll drop them off, go to rehearsals, and then come back, because I'm out of the house for like, last week was 7 hours because the bridge was closed and whatever else was closed on the way home. And then I think because it's half term this week, a lot of the GCT, lot of teachers, they want to go for vanilla spice curry after rehearsals, but I'm undecided on whether I want to go, because obviously well, I don't know if I've mentioned it for a while, but I do fasting, and I've tried to get really back on that this side of the year because it just works for me. My digestion is better, my energy, my sleep, everything is better when I just eat within a certain hour window. Hey, Princey, come on this side. How cute is this? Kelly, my PT, got me this local honey, and I'm obsessed with the little label. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Somerset honey. It's pancake day today. When I vlogged the other day, when I did my solo date night, which, by the way, I thought was going to be the worst video ever, and you guys seem to really enjoy it, so I'm definitely going to do more like evenings alone. I think once, a few years ago, I did a cook a roast with me, so we might do one of those again or something like that. But when I posted it, Mum texted me and she was like, stop brushing your hair when it's wet, you need to brush it in the shower, otherwise it breaks. So I'm going to grab a hairbrush, and when I wash my hair and put the conditioner on, actually brush it through in the shower so it's done like that and not when it's wet, and then jump on my call looking fresh as hell. This is how I'm joining my meeting, but it's not like a work meeting. I'm meeting with a graphic designer that I've met before, so it's not, she ain't gonna mind basically. So I've got this meeting now at 9:30, no, 10:30, and then I have got some emails to do. And hopefully my hair will have dried a little bit naturally.
Hello.
Hi Alice, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. Sorry, I've actually just got out of the shower, as you can probably tell. I'm actually going to do a bit of skin with you because my face feels crusty. Yeah, my face feels really dry. Let's use, Queen C said no acids, didn't she? So let's use a little bit of, I'm going to use the fresh toner again because I'm really loving this, but I think I'll put it on a pad rather than my hands because I can't be asked to get up and wash my hands again. And then I'm going to use the hyaluronic acid again from Medicate. That was a really good chat. I said it a little bit in my solo date video, but I'm really trying to elevate every part of my business as best I can, and just a real big responsibility, I think, making all the decisions solo. And I feel like I say that a lot, so sorry if you're bored of me saying how hard it is to do everything on your own, but you know, like if you're in a team of people, you have like ideas to bounce off against. And I think that does make a big difference. And I do have like incredible friends and people in the industry who always help. Oh my gosh, I feel like my skin has just drank that up. I need to get into the habit of using this every single day. Which, by the way, talking of habits, I have still done my glass of water every morning since that second week in January when I first started it. I documented it on Instagram and still been doing it. Right, I'm going to let that settle in and then I'm going to pop some moisturiser on. My moisturiser, I'm going to use the Clarins Multi-Active Jour SPF 15 because it's got niacinamide in it, which is super hydrating, and I used that the other day. We got given this at the event that I went on with them. Delicious, and I really liked this moisturiser. And do you know another thing I've worked out? This is so bad. I couldn't tell you the last time I washed my brushes. All I know is that it was when I was in my old house, and it's actually 1 year ago today that I moved out of that house and drove down to Weymouth after rehearsals. So that means my makeup brushes have not been brushed for over a year, and that is absolutely disgusting. I would be mortified if someone told me that, so I'm mortified for myself, but also that explains why my skin is probably so goddamn congested, because I'm just ploughing dirt back on and bacteria. That's a big job. It's a massive job. Emails are done. We've done them, boys. These Ugg slippers are the best thing I never bought. Obviously, I got given them, but I can tell you for absolute free, when these die, which to be fair, they're still absolutely immaculate, I'm repurchasing these because they're just sensational. They're sensational. Oh, just doing so many jump-ins. Whoa, look how curly my hair's going. Oh my gosh. This is like when I used to curl train my hair and you combed it in the shower but didn't touch it. You're meant to comb it out in the shower, put it in a like cotton fabric when you get out of the shower, put your product in, and then do not touch your hair at all. And when I did that to curl train my hair back in the day, the curls were like so defined and gorgeous. It's 12 o'clock now and I need to eat something because I am very hungry. I made loads of broccoli soup yesterday because we had some broccoli to use up in the fridge. So I made that. If I had the soup, I could make like a nice little grilled cheese something. I've been obsessed with Jason sourdough bread. This, I think I told you about it. Jason's sourdough. Mum uses this as well, but I heard on Instagram or one of the two, apparently the ingredients in this are just really like pure and easy and good. Do I go for a grilled cheese, egg, sandwich type thing and broccoli soup, or do I just heat up what I had yesterday? I think for ease and for quickness, I'm going to heat this up. Basically it was like a creamy, no, I don't want that. I don't know what I want. Okay, we're going to go for a grilled cheese, egg type sandwich and broccoli soup. Also, I've got my Disney top on today. And that is my lunch. Homemade broccoli soup, and it's got, I put fresh parsley in there too, and then these little egg cheese sandwiches that I keep making. I'm just so obsessed with chili oil, I don't think it's normal. That's delicious. I'll leave the recipe down below of the soup that I made. I literally just made it up though. That is so nice. I put a tiny sprinkling of Parmesan cheese in the soup too. I know the classic is like broccoli and Stilton, but I'll just keep it a little bit healthier. And I also, I've made a massive batch as well, so I've frozen some. And last week I made tomato soup, so big soup freezer hype at the moment. And then my sandwich, it's basically like, it's kind of like a baby omelette in 2 pieces of bread, but it's just that extra bit of protein. That was absolutely delicious. It's 12:30, and I've also just realised it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Do you think I got anything sorted for that? I kind of need to sort that. Does anyone else absolutely love sparkling water? I've always loved it. I think it's my favourite drink. I wanted to show you these. The point of them was for Valentine's Day to send to my friends, but missed that boat, haven't I? But basically, Papier got in touch, I think that's how you pronounce it, and asked me if I wanted to select some things from the website. And I chose these little note cards, personal branded ones, and I just think they're so cute. So I went for these, and then these. Up there it says, from me to you, SP. Writing cards and receiving cards, like handwritten notes, things like that. Absolutely my... Oh, that's so lush. Didn't realise that on the back. It's one of my favourite things to receive. So I thought they'd be a really nice thing to do. It's annoying really, I don't think I'll get next day delivery before 1 o'clock, and it's 12:34 now. So I've missed that boat, but I'll just send them to my friends throughout the year, and that makes it a little bit more special. I have some editing to do now, so I'm going to crack on with that and then sort my hair out, I think. I feel like for rehearsals, because we're doing a show in 2 weeks, and I think tonight will be like the first night that we practice properly. And I feel like when I'm performing, I need to feel like I look good, if that makes sense. I'll either want to do makeup or hair. You know what's happened this week, don't you? You know what's happened this week. She's gone and broken the internet once again, but I can't get the song out of my head. This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em. What are you doing? That's a squish in your head. Yeah, listen, I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with the fact that she's bringing out a country album. There is a very toxic part of me that just feels like, oh, what? Now everyone is gonna like country and they didn't like it before, and I just get so territorial about things like that. Everybody's gonna be going to Buc-ee's. But you know what? She was born and raised in Texas, I think. She can like country all she wants. Now, I also think she did something with like the Dixie Chicks back in 2016 as well. So she's clearly always been a country fan, but yeah, God, country is taking a real, it's taking a real incline on the up. Everybody wants country. Me and Billy want to go back to Nashville. So yeah, anyway, the whole of the internet's been singing along to this song, and do you know what? I'm not mad about it, really. I guess as I'm brushing my hair, I've decided that I'm going to be doing my hair and not my makeup. I've just had a really productive couple of hours on the laptop. So I did all of my emails, sorted some stuff out with bills, and then what I've done is created, I don't know why it's taken me this long, but I've created 4 folders on my phone and split them into the social media platforms that I use. So YouTube Shorts, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, TikTok, Stories, which is what I upload on my phone. And I thought that might help my brain to know where things are going and like categorize them all a bit better. I just kind of sat and did loads of editing on my laptop. Again, that's helped me way more than sitting on my phone. And then I've pulled different bits from different places to put different places, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Some of you might be bored to tears at what I've just said, but it's the reality of my job, I guess. Whilst I'm trying to really manage my time better as like solo. And it's weird as well because last year I felt, obviously I was on my own, as in managing my business on my own, but last year was full on survival mode. All I did last year was try and keep my head above water, whereas this year it's definitely much more about strategy. You know, I've got to make this work. I've got to make a career for myself, or maintain / grow the career that I have. That isn't going to happen just by sat here doing nothing. I've got to put the work in, basically. So that's what I'm doing. I think I'm going to straighten my hair, which I know is not good, but I've brushed it now. Sorry, but do I not just actually look like Hagrid? I feel like I fully look like him. Also, Trace. Good on the blunt cut. Can't imagine this angle's that nice, to be honest, but oh well. I've had such a productive little day. Been up since 7. I didn't actually sleep very well last night. I woke up at 2:30 and I had to resist it with every fibre of my being to not check my phone, which is horrendous in itself, but a habit I'm trying not to do. But I was really wide awake, so I was like, what? But I decided to finish my book, so I like put my torch on like that, rested it on the side, and then I finished my book off basically. It was the weirdest book. Like, it started off, it's called Really Good Actually. It started off hilarious and I was like belly laughing out loud, and then I kind of kept thinking, what's happening here? And then get to halfway through and I'm like, really, is there no plot? And then honestly, I read the ending and I was like, as it actually just finished, turned the page to work out if the book had finished, and it was the acknowledgements thanking everybody. I couldn't believe it. But that means I can start another book now. Technically, I've got this one, How to Do the Work by Nicole Lepera. I've started that one. I kind of had 2 on the go. I don't know who I thought I was, but that means I can finish that one now. But I'm definitely enjoying reading in bed again. It's been years since I've done that. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I have this habit of like, I obviously went for my run, I've had my smear test, I've had a really productive day, I've had a meeting, I've booked in meetings, I've like got loads of content prepped, and now I'm like, oh, but I could do more. Should I just get this sorted before I go, or should I just do that before I go? Take 5, sweetheart. Take 5. Acknowledge what you've done. I kind of feel like things are starting to shift a little bit, you know? I always think there's so much pressure in January to like achieve this and do that, and I needed a slow burn in me. I needed to feel a lot more positive today. Last week was a really tough week. I had a lot of work stresses, money stresses that I'm not going to go into, but yeah, it was a stressful week. And then it's Tuesday today, and yesterday was kind of like an extension of that, really. I just felt like I couldn't get a grasp on the day. And then I went to go to therapy, because Mondays are normally my slower days. Went to go to therapy, and because it's half term, isn't it, the traffic was horrendous, so I ended up only having a half-hour session, and I nearly turned around, but I still would have had to pay for the session. So I was like, right, I'm just going. Half an hour is better than nothing. And when I tell you, in this session, I absolutely sobbed. It was a big old cry. I was thinking about it. I think one of my favourite things about myself is my bad hours, like, or my bad moments or my low moments don't automatically equal a bad day or a bad week. And I have this really good ability of just letting myself be so sad or cry about something that's really getting to me, and then just crack on. And I feel like it's actually such a good trait to have. And I also really recognise that, you know, perhaps I recognise it more because there were so many years where I didn't even cry. Like, I guess I didn't even feel my emotions, whereas now, you know, it doesn't take a lot to make me cry, and I will have a little cry occasionally, and I will have a little cry quite often, But also, once those tears have streamed down my face, sweetheart, I'm ready to crack on. I'm literally ready to move and groove as soon as they've left my eye socket. Last week, I had an email come through from my mortgage advisor, and the email made me burst into tears. And you'd think, like, oh God, what did the mortgage broker say in the email that made you so upset? Nothing, just asked me 3 questions that I didn't understand the wording of, so I had to ring Mum to ask her. And I literally, like, one of the things with my previous relationship was I met him when I was so young, and there was a 7-year age gap. So a lot of admin, finance things, and obviously finance was his job, were just never learned by me. Is that the right word? Never learned. I never had to learn any of it, because like in any relationship, you both have different strengths and weaknesses and stuff, and so much of my relationship in that sense was never challenged, because he had his jobs and I had mine, and a lot of his jobs were the finance admin side of stuff. So I think whenever anything like what he would have used to have done comes my way, my automatic is just, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it, but I can do it. I just need to give myself 5 minutes and perhaps accept that it might take me a little bit longer to understand or to get my head around it all. Yeah, I literally just burst into tears, and then Mum helped me. She just reworded the question for me so that I understood what I needed to provide, and then fine, cracked on. And I don't know, I think it's a really good way to feel your emotions, I guess. And you know, it wasn't a bad day, it was just a bad moment, and it was the same as yesterday. Like, I had a work call on the way to therapy, burst into tears after that, the phone got put down, and then cried throughout therapy, and then got myself a lovely little iced coffee on the way home, came home and spent the whole afternoon cooking, and just had a really lovely self-care afternoon in my own house, in my home, on my own, with the boys. It wasn't a bad day, you know? I'm really not sure where this tangent came from. So the rehearsal that we're doing tonight, basically we've got, it's 7 years today that GCT started, or us to celebrate our 7th birthday. We're doing like a review type show of all different songs from all different musicals over the years. The number I'm doing is 6. Shock, I've been cast as an ex-wife. But yeah, basically people are doing all different sorts of things. Some people have got solos, some people are doing like parts in a song and stuff like that. So we're rehearsing for that because that's in 2 weeks. I will leave the ticket link below if you happen to be in the South Wales area. You can come and watch us do our stuff. Apparently it's a nice little venue that we're doing it at. I've not heard of it before, but apparently it's really cute. So I'm going to bring you along to rehearsals with us later, and TBC on whether we're going to Vanilla Spice after. You know it's my favourite thing in the world. Texas Hold'em. Do 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 do. That looks better than it did. And then I will just, I feel like this gives it a little bit of, if I've over straightened my hair, I feel like that gives it a little bit of the wave back into it. Oh, I actually can't be jacked to do my brows, if I'm being honest. I can't believe I'm leaving the house in this Disney top. When we bought it, I was like, can only wear that inside the house. I've not drunk any water today. That's not good. Oh, come on. Where's my lip balm? Where's my phone? My phone's here. Okay. Let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Let's rock and roll. I think I might want to take this down. It might just be me, but I like, even if I know where I'm going, I need to have Google Maps on. It's like my safety net of just, you know, I need to see the traffic, I need to see if there's anything I should prepare for. 51 minutes, I'm not into that.
And what was it I was saying?
That I'm the most beautiful guy you've ever seen in your life.
I was saying that, but I'm not going to repeat it just because it's on camera now. That's been and done. In all seriousness though, with me not gigging every single weekend.
Oh, gigging!
You want to go to Vanilla Spice, don't you? I can tell.
I love Vanilla Spice.
I know you're obsessed with Vanilla Spice. We're already going once this month though.
You smell nice.
That's because I washed. You can be so beautiful and ugly at the same time. What are you doing?
Dancing to my friends. I might film you singing later.
Oh, I'll be so shy.
Jesus. Do you know the words?
Yeah, I've been learning them in the car. I don't know any of the other songs, but I know that one now.
No, me neither.
Yeah, so you do look beautiful. So beautiful all the time.
Thank you. What have you got me for Valentine's Day?
Oh, actually, there's something I've got for you in the car right now.
No, I want it for Valentine.
No, you can't. You need it. You're gonna have to have it today.
Can I eat it?
No, but you'll have to have it today.
Why?
So it needs taken care of, and it's not a puppy.
What do you mean taken care of? Is that Dan Butler?
That is, isn't it? Well,
I'm sure that's Dan Butler.
I'm sure it is, but I don't want to say it is. Dan Butler.
How can we not know if it's him or not? We see
can't
him every
tell.
week. Anyway, why can't my present wait for tomorrow? Because then that means I'll have more presents.
I can't wait.
Well, then I'll have more presents tomorrow.
It's told. Alright, lover.
Hi. Angel pie.
Hi everyone.
When did you get that done?
Today,
How puff? Who are they? Who do they represent? Any of them me?
yeah, Buttercup, the angry one. Because you're aggressive.
Why is it?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be covered by now?
I covered it, but babe's got things to do. Let's do housework. Got to wash her. And I'm not doing that with a cling film on my hair. Let me get my coffee. I'm coming back. So I'm now your stereotypical gay. Oh Sash, I'm an oat milk girly now. Alright, well, no, because I was like, has she seen it too?
Yeah.
So I can discuss it later.
Yeah, I've seen it. Let's discuss.
Everybody
knows
Any egg left?
Everyone knows. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives, but now we're 2. 6.
That's really good, I think.
Cause I'm a motherfucking star.
Oh, don't you...
Dive. Give me a custard slice if they're going.
What time is it?
Wait.
Oh, it's time to go. Hi everyone. We're gonna do a carpool karaoke for you all.
Why have we got that?
Because I don't know.
Have we now got that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're vlogging.
Yeah.
Wait
We're
there.
vlogging now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me put my safety
Okay,
first.
safety first.
Safety first. Seatbelt. Jesus Christ. Can't touch from the valleys.
Does she know we got it?
Yeah. See you later, Sasha. So, welcome to the Jordan, Callum, Keris, Dan takeover of the vlog. So, guys, how are we feeling about the upcoming rehearsal?
Why not?
Right.
What more is there to do on a Tuesday?
Edit a round of applause in post, please, thanks. Tickets are on sale, so please come and see the show. Sasha is playing an ex-wife. Fitting. How the fuck do you stop this? The red button. The big red button. Right, we're walking into rehearsal.
I'm not mentally ready.
Something really exciting has happened, everyone.
Tell us.
We've got a new water feature in
Talk
our
about
rehearsal
it.
space. So, they've added in a luxurious pool for us. Oh, come closer. Oh, bits of ceiling.
Ceiling.
If I've ever driven through Newport and a road not been closed. Look at these gorgeous flowers. Roses and carnations. And I didn't get to go for curry because I wouldn't have made it back to pick up the dogs in time. But I think I'm going to eat this rice because I'm absolutely starving. Do I eat this cold or do I heat it up? I felt like that was a really long rehearsal tonight and I'm sad I didn't get to eat vanilla spice. but the show is next Saturday. Do I look a bit puffy today? The show is next Saturday and we are going for a curry then. This is the thing with fasting, like, if I'm starving, I'm not going to ignore that. It's all about honouring your body. It's absolute peak laziness, me just eating this out the pan. But I'm too tired. It's felt like a very long day, but a productive day. And I did my Reverie focus session this morning. Reverie is the brand that I'm working with at the moment, doing self-hypnosis, and on Thursday evening I'm getting to interview, or like not interview, but getting to talk and meet with David Spiegel. Honestly, I'm so excited. I've done 10 sessions, 61 minutes of self-hypnosis, and I'm loving it. I do feel like I'm getting to grips with it, and Bills is doing it as well, and she had a call with him today. Bills had a call with him today, and she said he's the smartest man she's ever met. I'm shitting myself because Bills is really smart, so she would have definitely impressed him, and I'm going to be like, how do you spell hypnosis? The other thing that I really want to look into is all this mushroom powder, lion's mane, sea moss, greens. Put it in me. I want to be a smart, focused girl with minimal distractions in life. For weeks I have been meaning to tell you about these sheets. Wait, have I told you about them? I don't think I have, but Mum bought me these sheets for my birthday. I asked for them because we saw them in the Next in Swansea a while ago, but oh my god, it is hands down the best bedding I've ever had in my life. The quality of it is like, I don't think you can even really tell, but maybe you can hear, you know, you can hear a fabric's great quality. It's just insane. So I will link it below. I think they do it in a few colours. I went for pink because, well, I'm just in a pink stage, and my room when I move house, I want it to be pink. Like, I want the ceiling pink too, which was Shelby George's idea. This is my book that I'm going to read in bed. I've read this much so far. Not a lot. I have to go. But I'm really enjoying it, and I think after that other weird situation book, I'm in the mood for a bit of self-help. After this, I'll do another fiction book. As always, thank you for the love. Love you forever. Please subscribe. See you soon.